Good afternoon, everyone. How are you doing? Everybody awake? Yeah. All right. So just to introduce myself, and this will be a Q&A. So if you have questions, I'll be able to answer your questions. My name is Tamara Ammons Jones. I am currently the head dance team coach for Marion University on the west side of the city. But I also just finished my 7th season with dancing for the Indiana Pacers. That's a long time now. That's a really long time. But my path to get there, I've been dancing for about 25 years. So I started young, thanks to my mom. She kept me in dance, but she didn't just focus on one area. She didn't just focus on being in hip hop, because naturally, we kind of already know how to do that. So she put me in ballet and African dance and the jazz, so I was well-rounded and not just focused on one area. So I continued that. She did good by putting me in Roderick High School, where they have a dance magnet there. Ripple, okay, BRHS, okay. 03, right here, 03 right here. All right. So she did good by putting me in the dance magnet there, where I was able to continue dancing. From there, I graduated from Roderick, attended Purdue University. There, I made sure I was involved in not just black dance groups, but also tried to be in well-rounded dance groups as well. So I was part of the Repertory Dance Company. I was part of an African dance company, but I was also part of a competitive dance company. It's called the Purdue Dance Team, where we compete. In my last year, I was captain. The summer years of being at Purdue, I actually danced for the WNBA, Indiana Fever, which they're in the finals right now, currently. So I did that for 4 seasons. After I graduated from Purdue, I wanted to try out to be a pacemate. And so it's an easy process. If you're interested, you just go to tryouts, and luckily I made it my first time. Now with Indiana Fever, I did not make it my first time. I actually got cut. For some people, when you are cut from a tryout, that's kind of a little discouraging, but I would always say if that's something that you want to do, regardless of how hard it is, to always go back, because coaches, they remember faces. Yeah, and if you come back and prove, they will remember that. So yeah, I didn't make it my first year with the WNBA Fever Hip Hop Inferno team, but I was lucky enough to make it my first time with the Pacemates. So as far as, my path of dancing, that's pretty much it. I mean, again, I started when I was young, and I am now done doing the dancing. My body's getting old, because I've been doing it for so long, and I'm just now doing the coaching part of everything. So with that being said, I know, a show of hands, I think I could guess who you are. Are there dancers here in the audience? Yeah. All right. So for my dancers, I mean, it's really for anybody. If there are any questions, are there any questions on, well, really, I want to ask you, some of you guys a question. Like, what exactly do you guys want to do with dancing? Are the G3 steppers, right? Okay, I've seen you guys at the Pacer games. Yeah, I've seen you guys there before. So, can we get a mic around? Because I wanna know from some of you what do you want to do with dancing? You look like you want to talk.
Anybody has any questions at all? We have microphones here to ask. If anybody has any questions, I'll work this side. Our partner Dave's going to work the other side if anybody has any questions.
And make sure you say your name so I know who I'm talking to.
My name is Kennedy. I was wondering, okay, so you said that you're coaching.
Yes.
So how long have you been?
How long have I been coaching? I've been coaching Marion University for, this will be my 7th year. But throughout me dancing as well, I've always coached along the way. So I never just focused on dancing. I tried to build, I guess, my coaching resume. I also choreographed too, so I've taught routines to different schools and dance groups and school companies. So I try to stay busy. I try to keep my foot in dancing somehow.
Hi, my name is Jayana, and my question is, what's one thing you're gonna miss about the pace meet?
That's a good question. Well, obviously I'm gonna miss the dancing, but for me, I'm a performer, so I'm gonna miss the performing aspect of it. Especially with the group of girls, we see each other 2, 3, 4 times, 4 times throughout the week, so we become real close, so they're kind of like my sisters, and so it makes it fun to dance with them too, but I'm definitely going to miss performing. Yeah, that's a good question. Hello? Hi.
I'm Marissa, and to answer your question, I want to go to the top of my dance group, like maybe go into it.
You say you're gonna, so what is the top? You say you're gonna go to the top with your dance group? You guys compete, correct?
I don't.
No? So go to the top like what?
Like take.
What do you as an individual dancer, what do you wanna do with it?
Make it to heaven.
You wanna do what?
Make it to heaven.
Well, amen on that.
Okay, my name is Darren, aka Scotty. I'm with New Rip over here. I just want to start a movement. That's what I want to do. I want to change like a whole bunch of people like that are in. I'll just say bad influence neighborhoods. I want to just start a movement to change a whole bunch of people's perspective.
Okay, so what's the first step? What's the first step you're gonna do in doing that?
Just what I'm doing now, different shows, and I kind of promote a little like it's like a mini turn up. It's called a session basically where everybody just meet up and just dance.
Okay.
Just music loud. Stuff.
All right, I have that's good. I have a couple of friends. They do the same thing. Their group is actually called Mafia. And as a dancer, what I will say is good to kind of connect with different dancers because you never know where that's going to take you.
You talking about Junior Mafia? I know that.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah, okay, so some of you guys know that. So, I mean, it's the same thing, but one good thing with them, though, a few of them actually currently now dance for the WNBA, for the Indiana Fever, you know, and so with that, they're kind of expanding their audience, you know. I mean, more than half of them are actually on the team. They're good, they're really good. So as a dancer, if that's something that you want to do, it's always good to, you know, to connect with different dancers throughout Indiana, because you never know where that's going to take you, where the next step will take you.
Okay, and my question is, what do you think about Debbie Allen?
Well, I love, like, you mean her or like the studio?
Her studio.
I've taken classes there. It's an awesome studio. Awesome studio. She brings in great choreographers. Yes, choreographers. She has great dance lessons. It's an awesome school. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, thank you. That's
All right, thank you. Any other questions? Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Maya, and I have a question. How long do you think you're gonna be dancing for?
Until I'm 99. I'm gonna be dancing with a cane. What you talking about? No, you know, as a dancer, it's just kind of in your body, so kind of never stop dancing. Granted, I'm just now coaching, but even with coaching, I'm still teaching, which, you know, that keeps me moving, and I find myself doing little side dance things, you know, so I'm gonna continue to dance until I can't dance no more. Anybody else? I got a mic over here.
How you doing?
I'm good.
I have a question. My name is Anthony, Mr. Anthony. I just had a question. Pretty much, I mean, is there any particular one that you feel that benefited you more? One that really helped you? I understand and heard that you're well-rounded and, you know, I mean, you flow through so many styles. But is there one that just really went through it and just totally connected?
Are you asking between like me dancing on either team, or are you talking about just like which dance style, or in general?
Style.
What style? Actually, the style that benefited me the most would have to be like more of like the modern ballet style, because being African American, just being honest, they don't expect you to know how to do that. Okay, and so you know, they see me being African American, they see me being black, they're like, oh, she could definitely do hip hop, and that's it, until they see I can do about 3 turns and leap on it, you know what I mean? So, that's the one that's taken me the farthest. As I mentioned, I was the captain for the Purdue dance team. I was the only black girl on the team. I was the only black girl for about 2 years. And so, you know, I held it down, you know. And again, it's the same thing. Being black, you know, the technique was much harder. I didn't expect me to be able to do everything. But, you know. So yeah, definitely I can't stress that enough. If you are serious about dancing, you cannot just focus on one style. You can't. You have to be a well-rounded style, male or female. Good question, thank you. Go ahead.
Hi, my name's Maya.
Hi.
I want to know, are you going to dance for us today? I want to know. Going to do a little something for us today.
Oh, you're gonna put me on the spot like that, huh? I mean, I'm always ready to dance. I mean, I can do a little something. I got these heels on. I don't know how much I can do. I'll do a little freestyle.
Yeah.
My jeans a little bit too tight, so I can't kick right now. But you know.
I'll give you some up tempo, like
You got some Beyonce?
Yeah, I got some Beyonce. Okay.
Take them shoes off too.
Nah, pro, I can do it in some heels now. I'm gonna work it out. Hope I don't break my neck.
All right. Surprise dance with heels on, that's awesome. All right.
I have a question. My name is Miranda. You said that, you know, seeing your teammates 4 or 5 times a week, you became sisters. Now, can you explain to the dancers here today how important it is to be a part of a team and how to go about being, you know, close and being that team?
Yes, I will actually give an example. Every year that I've been on the team, we have been really, really close. And throughout those years, everyone got married, so I've been to about 100 weddings this year. But it affects the performance as well. If you are not close, if you're not tight with one another, the performance is not going to be as good. Okay? It's just some type of energy. I honestly can't explain it, but there's just some type of energy that's out there when you're just connected with the people that you're dancing with. You know, you have more fun. I've been out on the court dancing, but talking at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, just encouraging my teammates to, you know, do their thing. But it really bonds the team together, and it makes that performance that much better. So yes, it is very important. It also makes practices longer if you're not getting along. You know, it's all about the atmosphere and having a positive atmosphere. Any other questions?
Hey, you said you danced for Purdue.
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever heard of the IHSDTA?
No.
Okay, it's like the Indiana High School Dance Team Association.
Oh, yes.
For someone who's coming from years of being in that and working like in that environment, how do you think the transition would be for them going to college as far as dancing a team that, being on a team that competes in college?
Well, if I'm not mistaken, IHSS or SAA, right? Correct? Oh, okay. I'm thinking of another. Do they compete in that? Okay, so if it's the same division I'm thinking of, there's no difference. It's all the same. I mean, it's literally all the same. If anything, that's preparing you for a competitive dance team in college. Whatever college it is, just because the styles are pretty much the same. Even my transition from Purdue dance team to Pacemates was an easy transition because it was all the same. So for me, I think each step prepares you for the next level.
What's your best type of motivation from moving on from a dance team to a different dance team? Because I've been dancing with my school since 6th grade, and I started out as the only black girl on the team, and then as it went higher, there was more, and now I'm not on the team anymore because I had to stop because of the drama.
So your question is, what is your motivation to move on to a new team? For me, and honestly, I would have to say, it has to be the passion just to dance. That has to be the first thing that motivates you. If you just have the passion to just dance and perform, then as you move on to each team, you'll gain friends. You'll gain that relationship amongst the team, whether that's 1 or 2 people. But first, it has to start with the passion of wanting to dance. Anybody else? Okay, I think that might be it. Those are some good questions. Thank you. Thank you for having me, seriously.
Awesome.